Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. This is my inbox 35 video where I show a lot of the gifts and presents I got from friends and family for Christmas. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and that's the end of this video. No, seriously, I didn't get any music at all for Christmas. This is the first time ever. I wasn't expecting any either because nobody had asked me what I wanted. And I'd already amassed a lot of records in December, which I have a habit of holding back for Christmas, like little Christmas gifts to myself, and quite a few of these are greatest hits as well. So I'm going to start with a 7-inch single that I got, and it's Abba's Happy New Year. Now they release this every year now, with the B-side Felicidad. And this is on blue vinyl, and it's number 5,550 out of 6,000, so I nearly got there. I would love to get the last one, 6,000 out of 6,000, rather than the first one. But yeah, I bought this last year as well, which has the same B-side. This time it was on clear vinyl, and this came out in 2019, and this was 153 over 4,000. I bought it the year before as well, 2018, and it's white vinyl, but it didn't actually give it to you in a little cardboard sleeve. And this was number 1338 over 3000. So once you start collecting these things, you can't stop, and I collect Abba. Okay, going into the vinyl. This is all new vinyl. There's quite a few here, so I'll try and race through them. And this is the Bangles Sweetheart of the Sun. I mentioned in the Black Friday video that I was ordering this. It came before Christmas. I held it back. I played it on Christmas Day. It's absolutely brilliant. It is an American copy. There's the inner sleeve. You can see the little lip there with nice pictures of the three girls. By this time Michael Steele had left. And this probably won't show, but it's on like a, no, it looks black, but it's on a purpley splattery vinyl. When I first took the record out, I thought it was badly marked, but no, it's very nice vinyl. So if I can get this in here. So absolutely delighted to get that, and because I got that, I also bought this here. And this cost a little bit, and this is the Ladies and Gentlemen, the Bangles. I think this was a record store release a few years back, I'm not sure. I have the CD of this, and this is stuff they released before, recorded actually before the first album, and it's excellent. And it has the, I can't remember her name, this is the girl that was in it before Michael Steele. But yes, you get things like Bitchin' Summer Speedway, You Get Getting Out of Hand, and Calling Me by the Bangs, and then you have the 4 tracks that would really be on the EP that came out on IRS in '82. Plus you get some live stuff on side 2, like Tell Me, and some demo versions as well, like The Real World again. This is a really good album. It's on orange vinyl. I'll quickly take it out. It's a nice inner sleeve as well. Nice inner sleeve as well. And it's on. I prefer the orange vinyl to be like a solid colour. I don't like that sort of see-through orange vinyl. Again, this is an American release with a little lip, because whenever it goes round it gives me a sore head, and I played it yesterday and I had a stinking hangover and I'd turn it off. Couldn't look at it because it making me feel sick, but it's a brilliant album. Also a big shout out to John at Baggy Hi-Fi. I haven't played this yet, but he showed this on his channel a couple of months ago, and it's 3x4, the Bangles, the 3 O'Clock, and the Dream Syndicate, and Rain Parade, where the 4 bands play 3 songs of the other band's songs. I haven't played it, but I'm really looking forward to this. The Bangles do Talking in My Sleep, Jet Fighter, and That's What You Always Say. Now I don't know who actually did each of the originals. Haven't even opened it yet. As I say, I wasn't feeling the best yesterday, so I'll spin that today. This here I bought and was looking forward to, and I'm a bit disappointed. and this is Paloma Faith's 5th album, and her albums seem to be getting progressively worse. This is Infinite Things. It's okay, but what I liked about Paloma Faith was she was very 60s based at the start of her career. Now she's just full blown 2020 or 21st century music. Those hints are all gone, and it's not as good as the previous albums. Her first album's excellent, but I'll give this a couple more spins, but if things keep going like that, that'll be the end of me for Paloma Faith. I showed this girl a previous video when I bought 2 of her big albums. I thought I'd fancy this one as well on vinyl. So I bought Now by Shania Twain. And this is another double album. I have this in CD and was playing this in the car during December. It's a good album. It's not as good as Come On Over or Up, but I still do prefer it to the one before Come On Over, which I can't remember the name of. The Woman and Me, I think you call it. So yeah, again, this hasn't been opened, but look forward to playing it. Next up, Greatest Hits, and I bought this double Greatest Hits, brilliant, and it's the Stranglers, Peaches, and this is the best Stranglers compilation you can get. And it's not in chronological order, which I like them all to be mixed up. So you get starts off with Peaches, then Golden Brown, you get Walk On By, No More Heroes, All Day and All of the Night, Nice and Sleazy, Strange Little Girl, Something Better Change, European Female. They do put the 89 version of Grip, which is a shame, but still, it's still pretty good. Don't Bring Harry, and it's good to see La Folia on this as well, which is one of my favourite singles of theirs. Plus then it finishes with 96 Tears from their 10 album. So yeah, great double album, bought this at the local record shop. Next up, and another double album I bought at the local record shop, and it's the best of Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of the first 2 Fleetwood Mac albums at all, but I love the Greatest Hits. Now this is more or less the same, but it's extended, taking in some more of those first 2 albums. I love the Them Play On album, by the way. But yeah, this is really good. It's got your big hitters like Albatross, Black Magic Woman, Need Your Love So Bad, Man of the World, Oh Well, Parts 1 and 2, Rattlesnake Shake, plus a few other ones that you wouldn't normally get, like My Heart Beat Like a Hammer, Rolling Man, Looking for Somebody, I Loved Another Woman, Worried Dream. This is really all I need of Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, apart from Them Play On. I bought this because it was going cheap. It was reduced in the record shop, and I always fancied it, and I thought it's going to be crap. It really is, but I played this on Christmas morning. This is brilliant, and this is Status Quo's last album, Backbone. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, it's probably what you would call a Francis Frosty solo album now that Rick Parfitt's gone, but this is better than most of their 80s material. It's not as good as Under the Influence from '99, but it's not far away. And yeah, really enjoyed it, and I'll be spinning that again. So next up, and another Greatest Hits, and a double one, and I fancied it, and The Essential Bob Dylan. I've seen this on CD so many times. Okay, this is it's cut down. It's not the same amount of songs as the CD, but it's still excellent. And unfortunately, this is in chronological order, which is okay, but I would prefer it all mixed up, because I just think it sounds better whenever you mix them up. But this starts off with Blowing in the Wind, and it ends with Long and Wasted Years. Things Have Changed is on this, Joker Man's on it, Make You Feel My Love, but unfortunately not Dark Yet's on it, which is a shame. But you get Positively 4th Street, which is always great to see on vinyl, because it's a standalone single. So The Essential Bob Dylan, and it wasn't expensive. Okay, this one I bought because I've given this album a really hard time, and it's one of those cases at last minute deals that you'll definitely get delivery before Christmas, and so I bought it. It was about £12–13. I thought I'll try it again, because I know I'll never play the CD again, and I bought Paul Simon's Stranger to Stranger, which I've always claimed to be his worst album. I played it again on Christmas morning, and side one is very rhythmic, put it that way. The first two songs, The Werewolf and Wristband, tend to just blend into each other. It's hard to tell the difference between the two. Side two is slightly better, it's slightly more melodic. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's still nowhere near his best. But I'm glad I got it on vinyl, just to have, really. And I will, because it's on vinyl, I will play it more. The CD will never get played. So Paul Simon's Stranger to Stranger. This one was also part of that deal. You will get them, you'll get it delivered before Christmas, and this came out about 3 years ago. And I am never going to touch this with a barge pole, but again, it was £13, and it's a triple album. And I've opened it. I haven't played it yet. I'm scared to play it. And it's T-Rex, the remixes, and I don't know what this is going to be like. Why did I buy it? Just for the collection, I suppose, and it was cheap. But you get remixes of Children of the Revolution, 20th Century Boy. I hate it when it's, for example, there's Children of the Revolution 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different remixes of that. I would have preferred it if maybe they had done just different songs. But you get Light of Love, Born to Boogie, Solid Gold, Easy Action, but they seem to be the same ones repeated. And there's a remix of Precious Star, which I think is one of his worst ever songs. You never know, I might quite like this, I don't know, but we shall see. But I picked it up. And so the last two, and I have these on CD, and they're from box sets, and I've always wanted the actual vinyl albums. I couldn't afford the vinyl box sets whenever they were released. I wish I had bought them now, because I probably spent over the odds on them. But the first one is the 2010 remix of Bowie's Station to Station, which I think is a pretty good remix. It's not as good as the original, but it's nice to have, and it's nice to have a full album with the colour cover, even though I do prefer the black and white one. But I saw this and it wasn't that expensive, and I thought, if I don't buy it now, I never will. And the other one, I have to give a big shout out to Sean Whelan from SW Studio Productions, who let me know that this was actually on eBay. Now this wasn't cheap, but I thought, I am getting it, and it's the Geister. I said in a previous video, I wish I had this in vinyl. I now have it, and this was what Young Americans album was intended to be. And it's got the fantastic It's Gonna Be Me, and John and Only Dancing Again, the big long version, Who Can I Be Now, and then a different mix of Right, one of the best songs off the album. It just goes to show Young Americans could have been such a fantastic album. It could have been his best album. It's still one of my top 3 Bowie albums, but it could have been nearly been #1. The amount of songs that were left off that album, it would have made it such a fantastic double album, but it wasn't to be. So the Geister, David Bowie, 74, or a reimagining of it. Okay, so those are all the new vinyl I bought over the past month and a half. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video before the new year. So that's me for now. All the best. Bye bye.